Hello, welcome back to our channel, where we talk about fitness and health. This is episode 6 of The Beginner Roadmap for Muscle Gain.
All right, let's talk about one of the most frustrating things in all of fitness. You're training hard, you are being super consistent, but the results just aren't showing up. Today, we're going to unpack this thing called the growth paradox. We're going to show you why the real secret to getting bigger and stronger isn't about doing one more set, it's about what you do after you've already left the gym. Okay, let's get into it. Sound familiar? I mean, you're pushing yourself, you're sore, you're totally dedicated, but when you look in the mirror or check your numbers, it feels like you're just stuck. It's a super common plateau, and man, it can be incredibly demotivating. The reason you're stuck almost always comes down to a fundamental misunderstanding of how muscles actually grow. Okay, this right here, this is the single most important concept we are going to cover. I want you to burn this sentence into your brain. The gym is where you create the stimulus for growth, it's the signal. But the growth itself, that happens when you're resting, when you're sleeping, and when you're eating right. Getting this shift in perspective is the key that's gonna unlock all of your hard work. So let's get into the science of it, because we really need to separate the act of training from the process of growth. Think of it like this. Your workout is you placing an order on Amazon for new muscle. But recovery, that's the delivery process. That's when your body actually builds and delivers on that order. So let's break down exactly how that delivery system works. This 3-phase cycle, this is the whole game. In phase 1, your workout is literally causing damage. You're creating tiny microscopic tears in your muscle. Then comes phase 2, recovery. This is where the magic happens. Your body gets to work, and it doesn't just patch up those damaged fibers. It overcompensates. It builds them back bigger and stronger than before. That right there is muscle growth. And phase 3 is the result, a stronger, bigger muscle that's now ready for a new, tougher challenge. Now, what's really fascinating here is that recovery isn't just an overnight thing. It's a multi-day process, and different parts of your body recover at different speeds. Your actual muscles might start feeling pretty good after a day or two. But look at your central nervous system, the CNS. That's what controls your strength and power. That can take up to 72 hours to fully bounce back. You know that feeling when you just feel off, when the weights feel way heavier than they should? That's CNS fatigue. And your tendons and ligaments, they take even longer. This is exactly why you can't just hammer the same muscle group hard every single day and expect to grow. So the bottom line is this: if you interrupt that recovery timeline, you're actually going backward. Hitting a muscle with another tough workout before it's finished that repair cycle doesn't stimulate new growth. You're just piling more damage on top of existing damage. And that just leads to spinning your reels, or worse, injury and burnout. Okay, now that we know how important recovery is, let's talk about the undisputed champion of recovery tools. It's sleep. It's totally free, and honestly, it's more powerful than any expensive supplement you can buy. I'm just gonna put a number up here that should really grab your attention: 60%. This number represents the huge amount of potential muscle growth that you just throw away when you don't get enough sleep. Let me show you what that actually looks like. And this chart just lays it all out, plain and simple. Look at this comparison. Let's say you have two groups of people with the exact same training and the exact same nutrition. The group getting a solid 8 to 9 hours of sleep, they get 100% of their potential growth. But the group getting just 5 to 6 hours, they build 60% less muscle. 60%! You are literally sabotaging most of your hard work in the gym just by staying up too late scrolling on your phone. But hey, the good news is you can start fixing this tonight. You need to treat your sleep with the same discipline that you treat your training. Be consistent with your bedtime and wake-up time, even on the weekends. Turn your bedroom into a sleep cave. Make it cool, make it dark, make it quiet. And probably the biggest one for most of us, you have to put the phone away at least an hour before bed. That blue light is an absolute killer for sleep quality. So why is quality sleep so critical? Well, it really comes down to this one phase: deep sleep. This is the stage where your body unleashes its most powerful repair tool, growth hormone. This hormone is absolutely essential for repairing all that tissue you broke down in the gym. So, it's simple. No deep sleep means minimal repair and minimal growth. Now, while sleep is the undisputed king of recovery, it doesn't work alone. Let's build out the rest of our recovery toolkit and focus on the other big players: rest days, stress, and, of course, nutrition. Okay, your rest days are just as important as your training days. But listen, not all rest is created equal. A complete rest day means just that: minimal activity. You're letting your entire system, muscles, nerves, everything fully recharge. This is what you want after a brutal leg day or when you've just hit a new PR. On the other hand, an active recovery day uses light activity like a long walk or an easy bike ride to gently increase blood flow. This helps shuttle nutrients to your muscles and can even help with soreness. It's perfect for the day after a moderate workout to just ease some of that stiffness. Both have their place in a smart training plan. Now, let's talk about the silent gains killer, stress. See, your body doesn't really know the difference between stress from a crazy deadline at work and the physical stress from a heavy set of squats. It just pumps out the stress hormone, cortisol. In short bursts, that's totally fine. But when cortisol is high all the time, it becomes catabolic, which means it literally breaks down muscle tissue for energy. It also gets in the way of hormones like testosterone. This is why things like meditation, deep breathing, or even just a quick walk outside aren't just fluffy wellness tips. They're powerful tools to control your hormones and protect your gains. And finally, of course, you have to give your body the raw materials it needs to actually do the rebuilding. Now, you've probably heard of the 30-minute anabolic window, and while that idea is a bit outdated, it's still super important to get a solid meal in within a few hours of training. You want to aim for a good serving of protein to provide those amino acid building blocks, and plenty of carbs to restock the energy you just burned. Think grilled chicken and a sweet potato, or a protein shake with a banana. Simple, effective fuel to kickstart that repair process. So what happens when you combine way too much training stress with way too little recovery? Well, you fall right into the overtraining trap. This is that frustrating place where all your extra effort actually starts making you weaker, not stronger. I want you to take a second and really look at this list. Not just a quick glance. Be honest with yourself. Do any of these sound familiar? If your lifts are actually going down, if you're exhausted all of the time, if the very thought of going to the gym feels like a chore, these are not signs of laziness. These are biological alarm bells from your body screaming that you've pushed it past its ability to recover. If you found yourself nodding along to that last slide, don't worry. Here is your 4-step escape plan. Step 1, take a full week off. Seriously, all training. No, you will not lose all your gains, I promise. Step 2, figure out why you got here. Was it bad sleep, too much stress, not eating enough? Step 3, when you do come back, ease into it. Start at about 60 or 70% of what you were doing before. And finally, step 4. Prevent this from ever happening again by scheduling a lighter deload week every couple of months. Be proactive about it. So to wrap it all up, it really boils down to these 4 pillars. You have to master your sleep, you have to be strategic with your rest days, you need to actively manage your stress, and you have to fuel the rebuild with smart nutrition. These aren't optional add-ons. They are just as crucial as lifting the weights in the first place. Let this be your new mantra. Give your recovery the same focus, the same planning, and the same dedication that you give to your workouts. The moment you start treating both halves of this equation with equal importance, that's when you'll finally stop spinning your wheels and start seeing the progress you actually deserve. And I'll just leave you with this final thought to chew on. You put your workouts in your calendar, right? You plan them out, but do you schedule your bedtime? Do you schedule your rest days? If the answer is no, it's time to start.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, which give us motivation to make better content for you. See you in the next episode.